To corner me. That's nice.
Dude, you can't cut in front of me like that. That's the second time you've done it.
What are you talking about?
You keep cutting
in front of you.
Yeah, you're not leaving me.
Dude, how are you turning at that speed? You're just driving straight in. If you want to play that game,
No,
man,
you cut in front of me twice.
What's this guy in the Dukes of Hazzard car?
Who, me?
Holy corner about me twice.
Honestly, and I'm saying this with the kindest heart possible. When you see a car that has a rainbow flag and LGBT.
The gas pedal's stuck.
Come on, man, you can't turn that on side. You just don't need an accident.
What the hell, man?
Oh, that guy just hit it too. Is wear on? And Tay-Tay just hit. How would he flip for like that? What's the wear at?
Bro, come on.
No, I saw the dude I was driving down went into the pit. Why would? No, I didn't. What? Oh, what was that? You guys gotta slow down. That straightaway over coming off the pits like that, man. You can't just barrel us down.
No, you gotta stay low until you get up to speed, man. Damn.
If you're on the
Damn.
you're hey,
He's the one that hit me down the road.
You don't want to hit me down pit road. Oh shit. Get your crap out of me.
it wasn't me, it's the small car in front of me. He about knocked me off the road. Yeah, you should probably learn how to check up. No, you.
Communication initiated. Get points recovered. People want they can't.
They can't see you. You can see them, though.
Botrix has correctly joined the channel.
Oh my god, I just sneezed.
You idiot.
Those confounded Nerubians are still lurking around my meadery. Clear them out before they steal my cinder brew.
I don't anymore. It's blue too.
I can't believe he just did that.
Shut your face.
You're talking to your man, that's what you just said. You said you're talking to your man, is what you just said. I don't judge people or anything, so what you gotta do, bro? Let's look for a different time. I'm not gay, it's all good.
Oh, where the fuck's this guy at? Is there a fucking cave or
I
some shit?
see some valuable resources in the area. Get ready to grab them.
Says he's underground. How the fuck do we get to that? In here, maybe? Wants me to slay something that's not here.
Are you talking to me? Yeah. You didn't even turn. Oh, listen to this one. She she sounds like she has a lot of kids.
What is this fucking homo shit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Transcendence. Pony. Ring of Peace. Hammer of Justice. Mountain Lion. Patch of Karma. Infinite. Wait. Celestial Conflict. Trinket. Fury. Dragon Punch. Moment of Glory. Magic. Forgotten Queen. Sword and Grim.
What is this lame shit, bro?
Queen's down. Freedom. Hunter's Nut. Hunter's Nut. Paralysis. Conan. Hammer of Justice. Reanimated. Flash. Death Fury. Dragon Punch.
Those confounded Nerubians are still lurking around.
Darth Vader. How am I, bro? How do you get to this guy?
Survival strategy game. It's based in this like glacial
even get to this? Oh my god, are you serious? We're here the whole time? Jesus.
Early on, we started doing a few videos. It's weak. Conventional. Told them, selling chips.
That's that then. Can you imagine what those
A huge incentive to make a sale. When I went home at night, I wanted to feel good about myself. Women would ask, how did this shoe look on them? And I would tell them. I don't think it's your best look. Men would have to say, oh, give me a break, that's awful. Now you learn how to say it. Yeah, myself. When they get out of school, they think,
Really, dude? Really, 15? You're getting reported.
What the hell are you doing? I was up as high as I could go.
Up the damn line. You were low, you were low. You're a left-down car. Now make up your mind. I went high, you went into me. That's your problem. You get reported. Get reported.
You are gathered here for my entertainment. I mean, to prove yourself.
That was a battle, dude.
It's time for the show. Don't disappoint me. Trinketed Thorskin. Eyes form down. Eyes form down. Survival instincts. Ursol's vortex. Incarnation down. Thorns down. Mage shield.
Oh, so close. This just feels more
entertaining for me. Mage shield.
I see who the strongest
mortals
are.
Wild charge.
Interesting. I did not expect this outcome.
Yeah, it's like a clucking sound.
Instinct ready.
I wasn't making fun of the way anyone talks, so it just sounded like there was a clucking sound coming.
The coreway must be protected.
Take that black belt and shove it up your ass.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Just blew. That wasn't my fault. My right tire just blew. My tire just blew. My tire just blew. Look at my car smoke and my tire just
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
You're blackballed. You're out.
Keep your eyes on the
What do you guys like an ambulance? That's obviously.
Is your query crucial? Cycles are short today. May your path be free of dangers. Returning to task. Conversation terminated.
Sorry about that, guys. I thought AM escaped me before I got up. I just came back and saw I was sitting in the thread. Sorry about that.
We've only been paying for 10
What is your command? We'll continue speaking later.
What's up, man?
What did you just say?
He said kick you out, man. What's up?
Kick me out for what?
Are you a troll? He just got you to say, are we talking?
No, my name is Todd.
We are the Titan's bedrock and foundation.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever looked at your ass crack in the toilet water and been like, oh yeah, I smashed that?
Have you?
Sometimes.
Look at sex in my head.
You know what the hardest part about being a sex offender is? Getting the blood out of my clown suit.
Did he say he looked at his own ass and said he would smash that?
Well, I'm not bending over to look at my ass in the toilet water, dude.
Well, the shadow of it. It's like,
What do you got, like a large view? Because you're not packing much between your legs?
I never slept with my sister.
Killing Alliance players grants you 6 bonus on her. Killing Alliance assassin grants 30 bonus on her after killing 10 Alliance.
Easy. Y'all thought Joe was trying to hear him. I'm out.
Yes.
Second regeneration.
Oh.
Add circle of reflection. Reflection down. Crimson vial. Intimidating shout. Immolation. Enraged regeneration. Overgrown. Split wind. Mighty dash. Combat. Massive strengthening. Second wind. Second wind. Spell.
Bam!
Thornskin, Earth Rock, and Deep Regen, Move, Combustion, Production, Nature Swiftness, Iron Bond, Nova, Airplane, Trinketed, Combustion Down, Blur Down, Second Wind, Counterspell, Sealing Tide, Thorns Down, Nature Swiftness, Inhabitants Trinketed, Metamorph Trinketed, Spear of Pasture, Shifting Word. Intimidating range, shifting power. Spell reflection, commanding shout. Overgrowth, reflection. Second wind, spell reflection. Avatar, second wind, counter. Training, nature's wisdom. Imprison, counter spell. Spell reflection, spirit walker's grace. Second wind, metamorph. Second wind, down.
Bam!
Spell reflection, combustion. Second wind, tropic rift. Swift men, sprint, devouring flame, devouring shadow flame, combustion down, shadow down. Combustion storm, training, reflection down. Shock ray, combustion down, immolation duration. Second wind. Nature's breath down. Falling. Step. Sixth familiar. Swift alter time. Alter time. Down. Shielded. Petrified. Purge. Thornskin. Power infusion. Mind blow. Crimson Blade. Second wind. Devouring flame. Second wind. Palmer. Thorn shadow. Devouring flame. Thorn down. Nature's devotion. Infusion down. Stealth reflection. Devouring flame. Devouring flame. Stealth. Thorns down. Intimidating shadow.
Oh my god, you fucking losers.
Vanish. Holly. Second wind. Vanish. Shadow blade. Entropic rift. Purge. Blur. Devouring flame. Devouring flame. Imprison. Second wind. Chaos nova. Purge. Immolation. Blow reflection. Storm bolt. Avatar. Devouring nature of the wild. Down. Tranquility. Storm avatar. Dragon roar. Dash. Reflection. Spatial war. Spatial war. Storm. Earth god. Static second wind. Second wind. Death. Immolation. Devouring flame. Range. Mage. Shield. Spectral fight. The hunt. Fashion. Metamorphosis. Sides down. Storm spell reflection. Understanding range. Shadow. Trinket reflection. Spell reflection. Purge. Trinketed. Ascendant. Reflection down. Protection. Nature's overgrown. Combustion down. Nature's swiftness. Swiftness down. Shield. Second wind. Crimson Blade. Shadow metamorph. Entropic rift. Eruption.
What the fuck is that noise?
Purge. Devouring flame. Down. Devouring flame. Sides down. Second wind. Mass entranglement. Spatial rift. Metamorph. Dispersion. Mage. Shield. Cooking. Spatial war. Dispersion down. Storm spell reflection. Desperate flame. Psychic scream. Nature's down. Scenario word. Devouring flame. Nova. Entropic rift. Mighty bash. Power infusion. Devouring flame. Devouring flame. Earth god. Psychic trinket. Dragon breath. Storm bolt. Success. Devouring flame. Palmer. Blade storm. Reflection. Spell reflection. Infusion down. Enrage nature's static spring. Devouring flame. Combustion. Witness down. Nature's sword. Alternate shine reflection. Thorns. Devouring reflection. Ear flame.
Bam!
Shield. Combustion down. Reflection down. Success. Second wind. Death. Second wind. Mage. Shield. Chaos nova. Shockwave. Squilin. Spell reflection. Dash. Down. Stealth. Reflection down. Immolation. Blur down. Shadow dance. Shot. Shadow blade. Secret technique. Second wind.
What a sick video game, bro. I love joining dog shit BGs. Hours ago.
Stretched thin. For the Arathi to survive, we must settle in lands shadowed from Beladar's light. The darkness strikes out with threats not even our key flames can dispel. Aid us, outsider. Be our beacon in the dark.
Oh, this one. This one.
Baking cookies. Baking cookies. Summon demon. Stealth. Demonic Circle. Greater invisibility. Set. Lock wall. Demonic
Okay,
shot.
that doesn't even make any fucking sense.
Illusion. Dark transform. Smash. Nullifying shroud. Dark glare. Magic. Dilation. Dispersion. Dispersion down. Dispersion down. Dilation down. Vernon embrace. Shut down. Rewind. Avenging Flame. Mind Blast. On down. Havoc. Ashes. Bring embrace. Faint. Caught flame. Dead. Eyes on vengeance. Chaos. Scream. Rescue. Vengeance. Shield down. Hemorrhage. Justice. Shadow. Annihilation down. Holy serenity. Emotion. Faint. Healing days. Lock wall down. Heal. Dark path. Renewing blaze down. Burns embrace. Scales down. Teleport. Holy serenity. Freedom. Psychic scream. Never cookie. Interaction. Obsidian dilation down. Avenging chaos. Chaos down. Precognition. Desperate prayer. Final weapon. Review. Ashes. Counter. Dilation down. Mission down. Chaos down. Dark transform. Magic shell. Unholy confusion. Shot down. Mind blast. Devouring flame. Witchborn. Counter. Brain avenging intrusion down. Forbearing down. Trinket fear. Garrote silence. Stasis ready. Witchborn down. Freedom. Shield down. Hemorrhage justice. Trinketed. Bloody Night. Stealth. Affliction. Counter. Haunt. Tip trinketed. Disintegrate. Haunt. Cheap shot. Dark glare. Silence. Brave. Curse. Verdant havoc. Garrote silence. Shift.
What?
Netherward Infernal. Dark Pact. Counter. Chaos Bolt. Power Infusion. Chaos Bolt. Untamed Wrath. Freedom. Bearings down. Ashes Step. Shift. Infusion down. Bring embrace. Making vanish. Nullifying shred up. Divine throne. Dark transform. Rescue. Dilation down. Death. Silence. Shift. Freedom. Havoc. Precognition. Embrace. Holy serenity. Necrotic brain. Precognition down. Shield. Ashes. Strangulate. Nullifying shred. Bring kidney. Obsidian scales. Fear. Shield down. Chaos bone. Unholy assault. Dark path. Nullifying shadow down. Shift. Mortal coil. Skill down. Sprint. Devouring flame. Emerald green. Spatial rift. Death path. Spatial war. Covered. Shadow down. Garrote silence. Garrote silence. Obsidian strangulate. Havoc. Haunt. Fear. Shadow affliction. Freedom. Down. Dispersion. Trinketed. Elections. Down. Dispersion down. Chaos gone. Dark glare. Vanish. Chief shadow. Spirit. Fear. Flow down. Step. Lock wall out. Mind crimson vial. Psychic scream. Reflection. Counter chaos ground. Chaos bolt. Reflection down. Redeemer. Divine hymn. Affliction. Infusion down. Avenging shockwave. Force. Redeemer down. Force. Nevermore. Coil. Reaction. Dark transform. Freedom. Holy section down. Divine avatar.
Bam!
Embrace.
No fucking way! Oh my god, bro. Why is it running so fucking hot?
Garrote silence. Chaos freedom. Embrace down. Chaos bolt. Crimson vial. Dark transformation. Thistle reflection. Trinket. Last stand. Chaos bolt. Dispersion. Stasis down. Verdant embrace. Storm bolt. Apocalypse. Dispersion down. Devouring flame. Domination. Force. Spread traffic flash. Dark path. Verdant down. Counter. Haunt. Divine reflection. Shadow fiend. Bubble down. Vanish. Garrote silence. Counter. Verdant embrace. Trinket. Freedom. Shift. Spell reflection. Force. Affliction. Nether ward. Haunt. Dragon reflection. Nullifying shroud out. Tower infusion. Chaos bolt. Renewing blaze down. Shield wall down. Scales down. Nullifying shroud out. Chaos bolt. Haunt. Verdant embrace. Spell reflection. Infusion down. Vial. Freedom. Down. Dispel. Faint down. Nullifying shroud out. Obsidian scales. Intimidating shadow vial. Dark glare. Shadow fury. Communion down. Second wind. Shadow reflection. Disintegrate. Holy serenity. Cookie. Cover. Divine tone. Second wind. Vanish. Divine hymn. Sprint. Force. Reward. Redeemer down. Freedom. Crimson vial. Chaos dispersion. Chaos bolt. Second wind. Apocalypse. Ashes. Dispersion down. Psychic scream. Cheap shot. Garrote silence. Cookie. Nether ward. Death grip. Trinketed. Haunt. Cookie. Vengeance down. Silence. Freedom. Affliction. Dark path. Trinketed. Vengeance. Shield down. Hover. Crimson vial. Magic shell. Disintegrate. Analyzing shambulous. Lock wall. Annihilation trinketed. Disintegrate. Trinketed. Chaos bolt. Complete. Ravage. Lock wall down. Shield down. Dispel. Ashes. Reflection. Dispel. Faint. Singularity. Fear. Divine throne. Success. Step. Reflection down. Wall down. Nullifying shroud out. Counter. Intimidating chase. Affliction. Haunt. Psychic scream. Affliction. Indefinite. Dark control. Dragon shroud. Down. Havoc. Above the earth. Nullifying shroud out. Chaos bolt. Brings implemented. Chaos freedom. Time dilation. Shadow infusion. Chaos bolt. Chaos obsidian scale. Revolution down. Infusion down. Ashes. Reflection. Deep breath. Devouring flame. Reflection down. Verdant embrace. Demonic circle. Freedom. Horror. Last stand. Avenging death. Avatar. Haunt. Shield wall. Haunt. Counter. Violent. Storm bolt. Tip scales. Wall down.
Bam!
Down. Reflection. Hold direction down. Hammer. Shadow coil. Affliction. Down. Interrogation. Version. Embrace. Trinketed. Ashes. Never worn. Shape. Never write down. Stasis down.
The lamplighters are stretched thin. For the Iraqis.
There's no way you're real.
Bam!
Unit deactivated.
Growl.
Bro, what is happening? I God, man.
down. Prowl. Mage. Shield. Greater invisibility. Greater invisibility.
The crystal is formed deep within the mine. Seize it before Ruffius does.
Freezing trap. Shield. Wild charge. Ice true shot. Typhoon. Mage. Shield. Thorn strengthened. Winter. Magi. Arcane surge. True shot. Shield. Mind. Incarnation trap. Shield. Mirror image. Shadow. Chief down. That is survival. Vanish. Ice block down. Ice block down. That is down. Multi-station. Sprint. Step. Freedom. Ice sinking down. Dragon Ball. Shield. Step. That is survival. Shot. Shield. Crimson Vial. Ice block. Instant. Mage. Shield. Select wait. Counter. Aim shot. Explosive shot. Mage. Shield. Exhilaration. Aim shot. Scatter shot. Spell steal. Dragon breath. Dragon shot.
The unbound are
That is
unworthy of
survival.
this war. Your cards
Binding
belong
shot.
to the
Shot.
machine speakers,
Freedom.
Ruffius.
That is down. Counter shot. Hurt. Bound. Instinct. Frost Nova. Winter. Ice sinking.
One
Ice
of
wall.
our carts is leaving the station. Do not
Ice
let it
wall.
fall into
Shield.
Ruffius's clutches.
Shield. Ice sinkings down. Shield. Ice block. Trinketed. Cheap shot. Cheap ice block down. Shield. Cheap shot. Incarnation illumined. Frost Nova. Cheap shot. Secret technique. Shadow dance. Solar beam. Entanglement. Incarnation down.
A crystal is
Wild
formed
charge.
deep within the mine.
Camouflage.
Seize it
Line.
before
Vanish.
Ruffius does.
Camouflage. Frost Nova. Incarnation illumined. Shift. Mage. Shield. Dragon
Fire.
Flash. Hunter's Mark. Aim shot. Step. Ice block. Sprint. Data call. Explosive shot. Storm earth and fire. Aim shot. Aim shot. Incarnation down. Shield deterrent. Aim shot. Ice block down. Aim shot. Binding shot. Shield. Ring of fire. That is survival. Shield. Mage. Shield. Bound. That is down. Beast within down. That is survival. That is survival. Deterrence. Mirror image. Blast wave. Arcane surge. Alter time. Counter. That is down. Deterrence. Shield. Display. Counter spell. Aim shot. Wild charge. Spell steal. Spell steal. Aim shot. Mage. Shield. Aim shot. Camouflage. Aim shot. Shield dance. Secret technique. Mirror image. Cheap celestial conflict. Cheap shot. Arcane surge. Flash. Frost Nova. Ice sinkings down. Tiger's aim shot. Shadow dance. Dismantle. Dragon breath. Shield. Aim shot. Crimson Vial. Magi. Windmill. True shot. Explosive shot. Shield. Charge. Spell. Sprint. Ruler. Frenzied regen. Typhoon. Cheap shot. True shot down. Mage.
A
Shield.
crystal is formed deep within the
Camouflage.
mine. Seize it before Ruffius does.
Explosive
The
trap.
Unbound are
Instincts.
unworthy of this war.
Freezing trap.
Your cards belong to the machine speakers, Ruffius.
Diffuse magic. Counter shot. Aim shot. Hunter's mark.
Ruffius'
Train
is
shot.
loaded up a cart. Take
Trap.
control of it and siphon its contents.
Information illumined. Typhoon. Counter shot. Explosive shot. Burning shot. Frenzied regen. Dragon breath. Down. Vortex shot. Aim shot. Dragon breath. Instinct. Blast wave. Shadow survival. Breathing trap. Aim shot. Thorn down. Aim shot. Breathing trap. Set it down. Natural. Alter time. Damage. Shield. Deter shield. Trinketed. Step. Kidney. Secret down. Shadow dance. Trinketed. Mirror image. Cheap shot. Shield. Arcane vanish. Evasion. Shadows. Solar beam. Ring of shield. Frozen.
Within the
Splash.
mine.
Eye form.
Seize it before Ruffius
Slow
does.
arcane surge. Evasion down. Evasion down. Counter shot. Icy gains down. Train shot. Image. Shield. Aim Crimson shot. Vial. Ring of peace. Dragon breath. Scatter shot. Mage. Shield. Eye fall down. Sprint. Stealth. True shot. Magi. Camouflage. Sprint. Shot. Aim shot. Display. Celestial contact. Down. Ring of fire. Ice down. Shield. Ice shield. Lock down. Shield. Vanish. Explosive shot. All frozen. Down. Shot. Fire. Down. Aim shot. Explosive shot. Cheetah. Deterrence. Ice blast. Lock shot. Aim shot. Icy gains down. Breathing trap. Aim shot. Mage. Shield. Deterrence down. Deterrence. Fittest survival. Disorienting blade. Chi. Shadow dance. Shield. Mage. Shield. Deterrence down. Spatial rift. Spatial rift. Fittest down. Wild charge. Renewal. Exit regen. Mirror image. Going down. Frozen. Science. Ice frozen. Freezing trap. Freezing mirror trap. Arcane every man. Dragon breath. Ice ball. Alter time. Shield. Ready.
The machine speakers will put these materials to good use.
The lamplighters are stretched thin.
Unit deactivated.
Bam! Bam!
Levels critical. Structural integrity, 0%.
You may not share our faith. The Cobus encroach on Velhand's claim. Protect the residents from their aggression.
Whoa.
Looks like someone has a bounty on their head. Anyone care to collect? cache of resources nearby. Find it before you have to fight over it.
The people on the island are safe. The sacred flame is powerful, even those outside.
Bam!
Wield the gift of pure flame. What the fuck is that? Like,
Nelly deals for a friend of the Grumbles. He'll like you. May your feet find good trails. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Oh, I still do need to do that?
A game bugged?
Information Kitty. Survival instincts. Predator swiftness. Adaptive swarm. Mob charge. Frenzied regen. Shadow meld. Incarnation down. Instincts ready.
Where the fuck are my pets, man? What is going on with this fucking game today? This is getting absolutely fucking ridiculous. No pets. Is this gonna play every single time? Bro, what is happening? Why can't I summon my pets? What in the actual fuck is going on?
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders. My directive has been fulfilled.
Actually, wait a minute. What is my honor? Oh, we can go get that.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
These first.
Return and peruse my inventory again.
Any lucky doos you like? May your feet find good rest. Good fortune to all friends of the
My directive is to serve you. My thanks for your patronage.
Many deals for a friend of Grumbles. Like you. Beware of Yeti.
All right. So we're in full honor gear. We got the crafted gear. We just got to work on. What else do we need? We need... $745 versus... Crystalline radiance.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
I didn't even get that. Permanently enchants a pair of boots with scout swiftness, increasing speed. Enchant Rain Cursed Mastery.
My directive? I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable. My
Well, that's about as good as we can get it for now. Can't summon my pets though, so I don't know what to do. Do I just get off? But like, I honestly, like, what do I do? I don't know. I don't know what to do. War within my hunter pet won't summon. If war or hunter pet isn't summoning, ensure you have the correct talent. If pet is in the correct stable slot. Game is literally just bugged.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders. My directive has been fulfilled. I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable. My thanks for your patronage.
Earth Grob. Dispel. Lightning Lasso. Capacitor. Astral Standard Strike Totem. Earth Elemental. Barkskin. Incarnation Illumined. Primordial Roar. Astral Shift Down. Nature's Vigil. Burrow. Incarnation down. Nature's Vigil down. Trinketed. Earth Grob. Primordial Wind. Wild Charge. Mighty Lasso.
Dude, what a actually like dog shit video game. It's such a joke. Like, do I need a scan repair? I'm not resetting my UI. That's not happening. I'll just not play. I'm not going through the process of setting up that entire shit again. Like, it's so ridiculous that I even have to do this. Tree v tree. I might do a Fury Warrior next. Well, if I can't get a pet summoned after this, then I don't. I'm gonna get on the red. That sucks, and I might make a Fury Warrior because they look fun. Find that spec. Oh, is this shit done yet? Devastation. Solo 2v2 and Blitz. That's all we care about. Whoa, what the hell is this fucking lag, bruh? Fury Warrior. Oh, Devastation is up there. Nice. Two v two. Okay. Blitz. Okay. I feel like Fury Warrior is calling my name. Alright, let's see if this game's fixed. I don't understand why that plays every single fucking time. Still not fixed. What in the actual fuck?
To be reasonable. return and peruse my inventory again. I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
I thought I had to.
My thanks for your patronage.
Holy shit, that worked. So cringe. So fucking cringe. Jesus, dude. So random BG, one more. And then... Okay. Errol. Don't know.
Earth Elemental.
Now we have another issue.
Liquid Magma. Totem. Warrior. Sprint. Storm Elemental. Astral Shift. Primordial Wave. Kidney. Nature's Swiftness. Capacitor. Stormkeeper. Counter. Capacitor. Step. Stormkeeper. Crimson Evasion. Vanish. Evasion. Evasion down.
Bam!
Primordial Wave. Lightning Lasso. Countered. Nature's Swiftness.
Oh, that Pharaoh was bad. Why is my fucking Gladius bugging out now? Can't use this function inside arenas? I'm not in the arena. Bro, what is happening? Which... Oh my god, are they out of date? Now what's the fucking issue, man? I'm not even tired. I don't want to go to bed, but I'm about to go to bed because nothing's working. Fucking annoying. And now Curse Force is not even fucking loading. What is happening? Bro. What the actual fuck is going on, dude? Also, why the fuck aren't you... Brother. Why do I have to keep doing this? Alright, can I play the fucking game now, or what? Like, what? What are we doing here? Damn, I have like everything. A little 70 Warlock. Alright. Can I play the fucking game now? Oh my god, brother. Can't with the fucking bullshit, man. Now it's working. Fucking A, dude. Oh my goodness.
Baking cookies.
What are we doing, squad? We're baking fucking cookies over there.
Stealth. Baking cookies. Camouflage.
You got my idea.
Psychokinesis. Bound circle. Bound. Unholy assault. Apocalypse. Bound. Havoc. Shot. Swift rend. Inferno. Chaos bolt. True shot. Soul fire. Chaos bolt. Swift shot. Down. Inferno. Baking Glitchborn. Chaos bolt. Aim shot. Precognition. Malevolence. Explosive shot. Purge. Chaos bolt. Chaos bolt.
1v1 him and I'll cap it.
Soul fire. Nature's swiftness. Aim shot. Duel. Chaos down. Swift rend. Chaos bolt. Metamorph down. Aim shot. Berserker ring. Disarm. Astral shear. Multi-chaos bolt. Tranquil. Dark chaos bolt. Fire. Aim shot. Doorkeeper. Aim shot. Strength. Chaos bolt. Shadow pain. Havoc. Chaos bolt. Dash. Chaos bolt. Shadow shot. Faint down. Cheat shot. Crimson fire. Heal. Death vanish. True shot. Aim shot. Coil. Faint down. Chaos apocalypse. Icebound. Eruption. Dispel.
Can I get rid of that? No.
Vanish. Force. Faint down. Icebound down. Summon demon. Seduction. Camouflage. Havoc. Chaos bolt. Chaos bolt. Chaos bolt. Chaos bolt. Never wore down. Dark path. Stealth. Lock wall. Blur. Liquid magma. Lock wall down. Primordial Wave. Baking it. Explosive trap. Aim shot. Death grip. Spell. Glim. Swift men. Force. Dainty spell. Mirror's Planet. Apocalypse. Chaos Bomb. Garrote Silence. Precognition down. Metamorphosis. Precognition down. Chaos Bolt. Chaos Bolt. Glimpse. Soul Fire. Dark Transform. Unholy Assault. Matrix Spear. Aim Shot. Chaos Bolt. Tension. Chaos Bolt. Cheap Shadow Dance. Aim Shot. Vaulting Assurance. Second Wind. Impulse. Over Dark Path. Fear. Berserker Shot. Chaos Stormlock. Apocalypse. Chaos Locked Chaos Storm Chaos Mission Light Chaos Bone Chaos Bone Death Aim Shot Chaos Bone Born Down Chaos Bone Summon Aim Shot Death Mind Sprint Sigil Success Fear. Vanish. Cheap shot. Chaos Bone. Eruption. Silence. Baking Shadow Dance. Step. Shadow Fury. Step. Silence. Palmer. Blind. Shot. Marsh. Fear. Silence. Chaos Bone. Shadow Moon. Shift. Icebound. Chaos Bone. Chaos Bone. Self-reflection. Heal.
No way, bro. Fucking warriors are so cringe.
Success. Smash. Dark Path. Shot. Dream Mind. Counter. Chaos Immolation. Demon Kick. Soul Fire. Mortal Trinketed. Aim Shot. Dainty Spell. True Shot Down. Second Wind. Success.
Estro.
Dream Mind. Counter. Earth Grog. Lightning Lasso. Primordial Wave. Soul Fire. Chaos Bolt.
Bam!
Big Heel. Liquid Magma. Storm Bolt. Avatar. Dragon Roar. Shadow Mound. Growl. Trinketed. Big Heel. Vanish. Cheap Shot. Shift. Sweeping Strike. Berserker Wing. Yes. Cheap Shot. Stroke Man. Scream. Big Heel. Aim Shot. Breathing Trap.
That is a loss.
Strikes down. Kidney shot. PS down.
Their whole team is there. There ain't no fucking way.
Bam!
Crimson Cloud. Mortal Kombat. Apocalypse. Electric Light. Aim shot. Aim shot. The Hunt. Death down. Shift. Aim shot. Berserker Ring. Strikes down. Enemy down. Dark Path. Force. Spelllight. Super Smash. Lightning Serene. Aim shot. Dark Path. Member Transform. Shockwave. Shadow.
Bam!
Aim Shot. Lock Wall. Central. Fear. Dainty Chaos Bolt. Malevolence. Self-reflection down. Aim Shot. Aim Shot. Down. Chaos Bolt. Delta. Aim Shot. Reflection down. Fear. Chaos Bolt. Chaos Bolt. Purge. Fade. Chaos Bolt. Sigil Psychic Scream. Earth Eruption. Charge. Metamorphosis. Technique. Mortal Jewel. Thistle Team Shot. Cloak of Shadow. Psychic Glim. Shot. Metamorphosis. PS. Cookie. Downside Barrier. Precognition down. Aim Shot. Charge. Metamorphosis down. Fear. PS down. Fade. Trinketed. Apocalypse. PS down. Chaos Bolt, Chaos Bolt, Big Heal, Prowl, Stealth, Purge, Lightning Leather Ward, Garrote, Trinket, Second Wind, Seduction, Nether Ward down, Horse, Purge, Storm Bolt, Thunderstorm, Dash, Aim Shot, Havoc, Smash, Earth Grob, Nature's Swift, Aim Shots, Chaos Bolt, Malevolent, Nature's Swift Breeze,
No, don't come back.
Big Heal, Storm Chaos Bolt, Chaos Bolt, Storm Keeper, Shadow Down, Spell Reflection, Reflection down, Chaos Bolt, Chaos Bolt, Soul Fire, Defense Stand, Demonic Explosive Shot, Chaos Bolt, Intimidating Shot, Frenzied Regen, Infusion down, Astral Havoc, Chaos Bolt, Unholy Assault, Chaos Bolt, Berserker Rage, Cheetah, Purge, Soul Fire, Fear, Stealth, Chaos Bolt, Trinketed, Chaos Bolt, Astral Shot down, Psychic Down, Chaos Bolt, Dark Chaos Bolt, Spell Reflection, Seduction, Nature's Smash, Chaos Bolt, Counter, Reflection down, Soul Fire, Ice Out, Shadow Down, Chaos Bolt, Ice Bound down.
So they opened with. Okay, dude. This game is so fucking cringe.
Second Chaos Bolt, Malevolence, Soul Fire, Aim Shot down, Aim Shot, Lichborn, Nature's Swiftness, Soul Fire, Nature's Swiftness, Stormkeeper, Blur, Nether Ward down, Hunter's Mark, Trinketed, Cataclysm, Death Grip, Big Heal, Chaos Bolt, Lichborn down, Counter, Psychic down, Second Tendril, Chaos Nova, Deterrent, Havoc, Chaos Bolt, Survival, Chaos Bolt, Chaos Bolt, Chaos Bolt, Infinity Spell, Big Heal, Soul Fire, It is down, Fear, Explosive Shadow, Chaos Bolt, Chaos Bolt, Second Wind, Trinketed, Shadow Pommel, Chaos Bolt, Aim Shot, Chaos Bolt, Chaos Bolt, Aim Shot, Dark Hat, Defense, Innerly down, Bolt, Aim Shot, True Shot down, Spell Trap down, Shaw Seduction, Pommel, Shadow Man, Growl, Breathing Trap, It is Survival, Malevolence, Second Wind, Windy Spell, Chaos Bolt, Precognition, Soul Fire, Second Winds, Spirit Stormkeeper, Chaos Bolt, Mind Control, Berserker Rage, Scatter Shot, Binding Bound, Bound, Soul Fire, Chaos Bolt, Spectral Sight, Chaos Bolt, That is Survival, Shadow Man, Sight Down, Earth Grob, That is down, Freezing Trap, Trapped, Swift Mend, Immolation, That is Survival, True Shot, Thindy Spell, Aim Shot, Storm, Unholy Assault, That is down, Aim Shot, Asphyxiate, Bark Super Smash, Strike,
I care about racials.
Icebound, Pommel, Trinketed, Metamorph down, Shell down, Glimpse, Chaos Bolt, Chaos Bolt, down, Lichborn, Thunderous Trinketed, Eruption, Shadow, Cyclone, Astral Fire, Shift, Second Shadows, Trinketed, Primordial Red, Lichborn down, Silence, Psychic Screen, Shadow Dance, Blind, Astral Cloak of Shadows, Fade, Thistle D, Death, Dual Down, Spell, Nature's Swiftness, Vanish, Soul Fire, Second Wind, Cataclysm, Swift Mend, Cyclone down, Success, Disarm, Chaos Bolt, Nether Ward, Chaos Bolt, Trinketed, Malevolence, Nether Ward down, Trinketed, Faint down, Havoc, Pommel, Dark Path, Shadow Bell, Chaos Bolt, Chaos Shot, Garrote Silence, Fear, Dark Trend, Shadow Downs, Chaos Bolt, Chaos Apocalypse, Bound, Fear, Cheap Shot, Success, Soul Reaper, Bound, Chaos Bolt, Big Heal, Cyclone, Success, Fear, Chaos Bolt, Berserker range.
Malevolence.
Fear.
Duel.
Success.
Self-reflection.
Down.
Assault
Vortex.
Super
Smash.
Strike.
Storm Bolt. Fear. Earth Grob. Berserker
Havoc.
range.
Chaos
Fear.
Bolt.
Disarm.
Disarm.
Soul Fire. Cenarian Ward.
Chaos Bolt.
Fear.
Stormkeeper.
Thunderstorm.
Chaos Bolt.
Glimpse.
Chaos Bolt.
Stealth. Big Heal.
Spectral
Nature's
Sight.
Witness.
Shot. Second
Purge.
round.
Baking
Chaos
cookies.
Bolt.
Purge.
Chaos
Purge.
Bolt.
Fear.
Chaos Bolt.
Purge. Multi
Chaos Bolt.
Aim
Shot.
Shockwave. Purge.
Chaos
Aim
Bolt.
Shot.
Purge.
Stealth. Big Heal. Aim Shot.
Unbreakable
Big Heal.
Scream.
Apocalypse.
Command.
Spell Reflection. Down.
Pommel.
Aim
Purge.
Shot. Asphyxiate. Purge.
Second
Aim
wind.
Shot.
True Shot.
Down. Trinketed. Dark Pact. Mortal Coil.
Second wind.
Fear.
Success.
Spectral
Spell Lock.
Sight.
Chaos Bolt.
Nether Ward. Soul Rip.
Kidney.
Sights down. Shadow
Nether
Dance.
Ward down.
Shadow
Blade.
Sacred Technique.
Cheap Shot.
Thistle Tea.
Cheap Shot.
Cloak of
Spring.
Shadows.
Garrote Silence.
Purge. Liquid Magma. Cloak of Shadows.
Shadow
Fiend.
Shadow
Cloak of
Dance.
Shadows. Shift. Purge. Dark Tread
Garrote
Down.
Silence.
Psychic
Cataclysm.
Scream.
Apocalypse.
Shadow's Born. Trinketed. Earth Soul Reaper. Big Heal. Big Heal. Primordial Nature's Swift and Bolt. Horse.
Stormkeeper.
Intimidated
Dead
Sharks.
Very
Shadow
Shadow
Dance.
Dance.
Growl.
Metamorphosis.
Reflection.
Astral
Born
Shift.
Down. Die by the
Dark
sword
Dash.
Cheap
Shot.
Shockwave. Reflection
Spectral
Down.
Sight.
Shadow
Shadow
Down.
Cheap
GPS.
Shot. Cheap Shot.
Fade.
So number.
Garrote Silence.
Astral
Sights
Shift
down.
Down.
Nether Ward
Earth
down.
Ground.
Fade.
TS
Second
down.
Dance.
I don't want it to show all that bullshit. How do I turn that off? Combat indicator, TR tracking. And this option. I don't want to see any of them. When this option is enabled, you will only see icons of spells whose category is checked. Oh, how do I get this to, like... How do you... to turn off DR tracking on battleground enemies? Scroll down to the left, you see an option.
How do you live like this? Well, I don't know, Linus. I don't have time to research up.
Hello. The purpose of this video is to customize your Battleground Enemies add-on in order to do RBGs from players of 1 to 15 as efficiently as possible. To start off, we're going to set Battleground size to 1 to 15 players in toggle test mode. And we're going to stop the toggle test animation. You can use Control Shift Drag in order to move the UI elements around the screen. I put Horde players on the left, those are my allies, and Alliance players on the right, those are my enemies. So we go back to the settings screen, and to start off we're going to disable allies. We go to the allies tab and we disable it because at the end we're just going to copy everything from the enemies over to the allies. We go back to the enemies settings and go to general. Keep this enabled, and we go to range indicator. Make sure it's enabled, and we're going to set range to 25. This makes it so that it only affects players who are close to you. And we're going to set alpha to 0.25. This is going to make it so that enemies that are close to you will be fully visible on the UI, but enemies that are farther than 25 yards are transparent in the UI. This is good for efficient callouts and efficient targeting, and just being able to gather the information as efficiently as possible from the screen. Now to modify all elements, we leave this off. The reason we do this is so that we can still see the objective, in other words the flag, on the enemy players. So we're going to toggle everything on here except for objective. This makes everything transparent except for the objective, so you'll still be able to see the flag and whoever's carrying it. Now we go to the name tag, and we're going to disable show realm names because we don't care what server they're in. And
I don't get it, man. I really just don't. I don't understand.
In key bindings, we leave everything as it is. Of course, you can always left click to target the enemy player or right click to set focus. Now we go to the 1-15 players tab, and in mainframe settings we leave everything as it is. Unless you want it bigger, then you can just scale this. I leave it at 1. Go to bar settings. In health bar, we're gonna go to target indicator. Target indicator is super important to leave it on. It's the number at the end of their health bar. It's the amount of players in your team who are targeting this enemy player. So here we can see that the Holy Priest has 3 people of your team targeting him. The Blood DK has 3 people of your team targeting him. And the Prot Pally has 1 person of your team targeting him. It's really important for communication. If someone in your comms says, okay, target Arms Warrior, and you see this remain at 2 and it doesn't increase to like 5 or 6, then there's a problem in your communication and gotta fix that. We're done with health bar. Power bar, it allows you to see the enemy resource, so like mana, energy, and rage. It can be useful if you want to see the enemy healer mana. If the enemy healer has low mana, you may want to keep them alive and not let them drink, because they'll be useless. I choose to leave that off because, I don't know, too much info. Trinket, leave those on. Racials, I remove those. Let me test mode again. There we go, so that we can see that. Okay, there it is. Spec, I leave that on. DR tracking, you want to leave this on. If you want to filter some DRs so that it only shows what DRs are available to you. So in my case, I'm a rogue, so I would like to always see stuns, silence, disorient. Those are the DRs that are that I care about, you know. But I just leave it off because I like to see all DRs and be able to call out fears and polymorphs on a target. Auras, I leave this off because this shows all the debuffs, all the buffs the enemy target has on the left of them, and it becomes too large on the screen. Objective, you have to leave this on so you can see which enemy has the flag. And in RBGs, we leave everything as it is. Now we disable 16 to 40 and we go to allies, and we're going to copy settings from enemies in general tab, and we go to 1 and 15 and we copy settings from enemies. Okay, now we can drag on to the left and we're good. Watch out for that, because sometimes there's a bug. See how you can still see the realm names? You might have to customize the alleys a little bit, but in general it'll work correctly. That's all. Thank you for watching.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Good fortune to all friends of the Grummles.
My directive is to serve you.
Trinketed. 1 minute. Baking cookies. Baking cookies. Stealth. Lock wall. Coil. Shadow Fury. Anything single one. Cloak of Shadow. Dark Glare. Lock wall down. Dark Pact. Mirror Image. Close down. Spell Shield. Holy Light. Snow Bomb. Frost Nova. Word Barrier. Blind. Fairy Swarm. Trinketed. 1 minute. Trinketed. Power Infusion. Infuse down. Spring. Sheet Death. Holy Light. Havoc. Execution and cookie. Big on cookie. Fetish survival. Trinketed. Big Image. Bubble down. Greater invisibility. Fit is down. Ice Seeking's down. Freedom. Shadow Fiend. Tendril. Forbearance down. Inferno. Silhouette. Cheap Shot. Garrote Silence. Malevolence. Lock Wall. Trinket. Demonic Circle. Lock Wall down. Trinketed. Stealth. Havoc.
Well, these guys just got obliterated.
Cheap Shot. Head Stun. Shift. Crash. Shield. Garrote Silence. Garrote Silence. Holy Serenity. Face.
Bam!
Obliteration.
Cooking. Desperate flame. Stealth. Psychic scream. Chaos Bowling light. Tendril. Mortal coil. Shadow theory. Dark path. Phantom singularity. Icy veins. Dark light. Locked wall. Counter.
Bam!
Counter shot. Lock wall down. Mage. Power infusion. Heat trap. Cheap shot. Holy serenity. True shot. Aim shot. Aim shot. Holy serenity. Infusion down. Icy veins down.
How do you turn off VR tracking on battleground enemies?
Mortals, I present a lucrative opportunity for those who prove themselves worthy of the task. Many in the cartel are wagering on who are the greater combatants. Care to influence the outcome? Not let the cartel down. We expect a return on our investment.
Stormbolt. Fear acid jump. Spell reflection. Rage regeneration. Blade storm. Berserkly regeneration. Blade storm.
No matter who wins,
Commanding shout.
we profit. No matter who
Intimidating shout.
we profit.
Ah, damn, you weren't fucking kidding, bro. What the fuck is Ellie?
Hey fellas, welcome to my quick guide on the must-have add-ons for Battleground Blitz. If you're looking to dominate this new game mode in World of Warcraft, you need to be prepared with the right tools. In this video, we'll break down the essential add-ons that will give you a competitive edge without overwhelming you with unnecessary clutter. That being said, let's get you set up with the right stuff. Going immediately into the first add-on you absolutely must have is Battleground Enemies. Battleground Enemies provides you so much valuable information that will straight up give you an advantage over the enemies. And here's how it works. Whenever you load into a Battleground Enemies will display a list of everyone who is on the enemy team and will even show you their class color along with the icon of the specialization they're playing as well. This saves you time from having to open the scoreboard and manually scroll through the enemy team to find out what the enemy composition is, and gives you more time to make the right talent choices for the battle in the starting room. Additionally, Battleground Enemies allows you to click on the frames of players on the enemy team, allowing you to instantly target them. You could also set your focus by right-clicking on the frame of the enemy you want to focus. This targeting is especially powerful as it allows you to track where every enemy is on the map, and in maps such as Arathi Basin or Deepwood Gorge, knowing who is or isn't going to a particular base can affect your decision making on where the best place for you to go is. Third is that Battleground Enemies will track trinkets and racial abilities for the enemy team as well. This is crucial information as being able to tell when the enemy doesn't have their trinket can give you a window to take a base or a flag from underneath them. Next is that this add-on will show you who on your team is targeting any given enemy by displaying the class color dot of your ally on the enemy's frame. For instance, if I see a light blue dot on the enemy Holy Paladin, then I would know that my ally mage is targeting them. This also goes both ways if you happen to play with the ally frames on as well, and will show you who from the enemy team is targeting your allies. And lastly, if you're at the point in your PvP journey where you're tracking diminishing returns of enemies, Battleground Enemies will do that for you as well. This is critical to ensure your crowd control is getting maximum value on maps where there is an enemy flag carrier such as Warsong Gulch, or if you're going to set up a crowd control chain to take a base from an enemy on like a base map. Having this information ensures you can make the cleanest plays possible. When you're setting up Battleground Enemies, there's a chance that it may be enabled for both the enemy team and your ally team. Having both teams on the screen at the same time can be overwhelming, and I personally like to only play with the enemy team showing. So if you're someone like me, here's how to fix it. All you have to do is type /BGE into the chat to open the menu. From there, you're going to click on the Allies tab, then uncheck the box that says Enable. Battleground Enemies has several different customizations as well, but for the sake of time, I'm only going over the most useful things this add-on can provide for you. Which leads me to my next add-on for today's video, Big Debuffs. So with Big Debuffs, you're primarily going to get two main pieces of information that are valuable to you. First will be critical, especially if you happen to play a healer, and that is that large icons will show over your teammates' raid frames, notifying you whenever they are in crowd control. This is especially useful for knowing which of your teammates need a dispel, and in Battleground Blitz, keeping as many teammates on the board for as long as possible will help tremendously. In this example here, I can see that my mage and I are both stuck in a mortal coil, and that my hunter is stuck in a fear across the map. And if I were in range of the hunter, I would be able to dispel him. And for you DPS and tank folk out there, big debuffs can be useful for knowing when your healers are stuck in crowd control as well. Knowing when your healers aren't able to heal you will let you know that you may need to use a defensive cooldown to keep yourself alive. The second thing that Big Debuffs does is that it will show you when a large enemy offensive cooldown is active. In this example right here, I can see that the enemy Death Knight has Unholy Assault running, and so I know that I'll need to do a good amount of healing to match the large amount of damage coming out. Or if you're a DPS player, again, this can be another good indicator of when to press one of your own defensive cooldowns so that you can stay alive through large bouts of damage coming from the enemy. The third add-on I'm going to recommend for you is going to be Capping. Capping is really useful for letting you know when bases that are assaulted are going to be captured for the respective team that took it. At the time of making this video, I don't believe it's updated to the Battleground Blitz timers just yet, but I can still get use out of this add-on by using it as a gauge to when a base will capture. Since bases in Battleground Blitz take 4 seconds to assault and 30 seconds to capture, if you're looking at the capping timers, you will know that any base with 34 seconds left on the timer will capture for your team, and that it will be physically impossible for the enemy team to take a base from you unless they've started the capture before that 34-second marker. This gives you a huge advantage because it essentially allows you to leave a locked base on Deepwind Gorge or Wrathy Basin 4 seconds early, and that time can be the difference in stopping an assault on another base or being able to get to another base before the enemy is able to. Additionally, on base maps where the bases are not lockable, such as Eye of the Storm and Battle for Gilneas, capping can be used as a timer to know when a team will win the battleground at its given pace. This will let you know how long your team has to make a play, or on a map like Battle for Gilneas, if you're able to hold 2 bases for a long time but suddenly lose one of them, capping will let you know if you need to fight for the second base back or if you're fine only holding 1 base for the win. The common theme so far with these add-ons is that they provide you with valuable information which can help enhance your decision making across the board, and these 3 are critical with facilitating that. The next add-on I'm going to recommend has more to do with your personal performance, that being details. If you're a Raider or Mythic Plus player, you've likely used this add-on in the past for being able to look at damage and healing meters, and while you still can use it for that purpose in Battleground Blitz, I get value out of the add-on in other ways. See, you can use details to take a look at other information such as dispels and crowd control done over the course of a battleground, and this information can tell me if I'm using my class utility to the best of my ability or if I'm focusing too much on raw damage or healing. While both are good, and realistically these metrics should come secondary to objective play in most cases, using details can help benefit you on a microplay level. While I stress highly on this channel about macro play being the key for Battleground Blitz, I want to emphasize too that getting better with your microplay can allow you to take more risky gambles and make plays that can help swing games back in your favor. So in that regard, it still does hold a purpose. And the last add-on I've got for you all is Omni CC. It's a very simple add-on that gives you more precise cooldown timers over your abilities, and it turns all the standard analog cooldowns into digital ones. This is a simple visual change which can help give you a more precise idea of when your cooldowns are coming back up, allowing you to know when you can go in for an offensive play or if you need to chill and play defense for a while. It's a simple change and there really isn't much else to say on the add-on, but I find it very useful, and that'll do it. These are the must-have add-ons for Battleground Blitz. This isn't a top 5 list, as I believe that you can find success with only these 5 add-ons. Again, my objective here is not to overwhelm you with a gigantic list of add-ons or to turn your UI into a spaceship, but only recommend the bare minimum that will get you a competitive advantage in the new game mode. I feel that if you go too heavy on the add-ons without getting the core gameplay down, you'll be receiving diminishing returns or even putting yourself at a disadvantage. But that'll do it for today's video. If there's an add-on not on here that you personally like to use, let me know down in the comments below. If you've learned something useful or enjoy this type of content, it would mean a lot if you could support the channel. And until next time, this is Moon, signing out.
Bearings down. Dark flare, block wall. Friction. Divine shield.
Gonna get rough as gauss.
Mozambique here.
Sat down.
Come on now, bring it.
Tilted.
Here we go.
I leveled up? Hell yeah!
Jorge has always put the ones he loves first, but he's let his own dental care take a backseat. Time for a shift. Because Aspen Dental offers free exams and x-rays for new patients without insurance.
It's so ridiculous. Like, why am I playing this when I did?
Like, I don't need to deal with these people. I'm trying to get to the pro side of things.
Well, there's divisions you gotta go through. There's the bronze
I know,
division.
but I want to... How do I get into the long division?
Oh.
Everyone vote for the Northland.
I want to learn the long division. I've never learned that.
2 more. Then I'm logging off.
Hey guys, just so I don't make any mistakes in here. What's your pronouns? So when I call your names properly, what's your pronouns?
I don't believe in none of that bull crap.
Well, you don't have to believe it. I'm just asking you what yours is. So if you could just tell me and quit being difficult, that'd be great. They should make everyone sign a contract before they can own a gun.
What's that gonna do?
Well, if you sign a contract saying that you won't commit a mass shooting or suicide with it, then you'll be okay to have a gun. Well, everyone will know that everything's fine because you signed the contract. You see what I mean?
No.
So you think that you'd just be able to buy a gun without any consequences whatsoever?
My family's owned firearms for couple generations now, and we've never had any issues with them.
Right, but just because you haven't doesn't mean that other people don't have problems, you know?
Homosexuals and whoever else, they get them, and they do what they do. It comes back bad on the real firearm owners.
Right, but I mean, it'll only take you 5 minutes to sign a contract. Most people don't even read them, just sign it, you know?
And what happens, let's say, what happens if you sign a contract, right, between you and a company, and you agree to do a job, right? And the company you work for doesn't get paid or something, right? You can sue that company.
Right, I'm following.
Right? And you don't get paid. You can sue, you break the contract because that company doesn't get paid. You break
Was
the
there a
contract.
contract that was signed?
Yes.
By all parties? Then it wouldn't get broken. You can't break the contract.
Yeah, because you didn't get paid. It happens all the time with my fucking sister-in-law. You don't know what you're talking about, dude. I just walked into the fucking conversation. I gotta tell you, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but you can't just, then your sister's probably not signing the contract. You need to tell her to sign the contract and date it.
She signed the contract. You're just a fucking idiot.
Did she date it? Sign and date?
Yeah, she did date it. You're just a fucking idiot. You don't know what the fuck it's...
I have a hard time believing that, because if she signed the contract, then it wouldn't have been void. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean, because you're a fuck...
It's like, if I want to buy a gun, and I sign a contract saying that I'm not going to kill myself or commit a mass shooting, I can't do that because I signed the contract. When you can't void the contract stands. We've tried laws don't work. You know what I mean? What is your...
You guys are arguing with a guy that's got a...
I'm talking about the guy that just chimed in about the contracts, but he didn't announce who he was or what his pronouns are. I'm not gonna sit here and get people's pronouns wrong because he doesn't want to say it at the beginning before he starts talking. From now on, new rule. From now on, before you start talking, announce what your pronouns are. You don't get to speak for everybody else. You don't get to speak for everybody else.
Okay, we're gonna lose.
No, we're not.
That's your YouTube channel. We're gonna lose.
I don't have a YouTube channel, pal, so...
Not you, the other idiot.
Whoever the guy is that didn't announce, what's your pronouns?
Mine is called fucking you up.
In reality, we don't need them.
Yeah, who, me?
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, but are you talking to me?
Does something make you deaf?
Huh?
No matter who.
And I'm pretty sure the law is if you have kids, you have to keep your rifles in a lockbox. So if you had kids, you have to keep... Well, because if you have a lock on it, then you gotta tell the Mr. Robber, say, hey, look, hold on a second. I have kids. My gun is in the lockbox to protect my kids. Hold on a minute before you shoot me. Let me unlock my safe and grab my gun. You see what I mean? And if it's a nice robber, maybe he'll let you unlock your safe.
It's a nice
But if he's not a nice robber, guess what? If you don't have your gun on you at all times, it's really not for protection. It's for something else, like I don't know, overcompensating for something else. Like for me, I know karate, so I don't need a gun. You can just learn karate and then get rid of your guns.
What I consider locked up and what you consider locked up are two different things.
So if the robber shows up and your gun's inside the house, then what? And you're outside. This is what I'm saying. You gotta keep, unless you know karate, you gotta keep that gun on you at all times.
What's karate gonna do?
You're talking to a karate master right now.
Well, that's not gonna do much.
It is. So, since I know karate, if a guy pulls a gun out on me, I would dodge the bullet, then side jack him right in the mouth. You see what I mean?
No, you wouldn't.
And he wouldn't know what to do.
Movies.
Oh, hold on. Before you side jack me in the mouth again, let me reload. You see what I'm saying?
No, that
That's
only
why
happens in movies.
That's why it's important for people to just learn karate, and then you wouldn't need a gun.
Well, that's not going to do nothing.
It is. I just told you what would
What is the
happen.
real purpose of karate?
Because you can dodge bullets and then side jack the dude in the mouth.
That's not going to do nothing.
Have you never seen Cobra Kai?
I don't think
Do you
I
have Netflix? Do you have Netflix? Yeah,
No,
do me
I
a
don't-
favor. What I want you to
don't
do
have
for
Netflix.
homework is I want you to watch Cobra
For
Kai.
homework.
And then come back on
My
here tomorrow.
Netflix subscription.
And then come back on here tomorrow and tell me what you learned about karate.
If you're buying my Netflix subscription, sure.
What happens if you get a swarm of bees on your land? What do you do?
Bees aren't something I usually worry about. If you
Well, what
don't
if you
hurt
get
the
a
bees,
swarm
the
of
bees don't hurt you. Well, why would they do that? I've never
It
had
could
any
be hornets.
bees come
Hornets
after
are
me
assholes.
before. Well, I don't have hornets. As long as you keep everything relatively clean. We get black widows in the wood pile every once in a while, but you just gotta watch your hands.
So what if you get a swarm of black widows?
Well, they
Those are
don't
pretty
really
poisonous.
travel in groups. They don't travel in groups. You okay?
Yeah, I was wrecking somebody.
You get bears that come on the property during the winter time, or in the summertime, I mean. They'll come in
Yeah,
here.
'cause bears
they'll-
hibernate in the winter.
Yeah, they hibernate. I've shot warning shots in there. That scares them off
I'm
usually.
pretty sure black widows travel in herds.
Whatever. I don't think you know as much as you think you know.
Because once you see, it's like an ant. If you see just one ant, there's more not far behind.
Freedom.
Because ants travel in
Oh, yeah.
herds too.
They live in a colony. They don't live in herds or whatever you want to call it.
What if you come across a school of black widows?
No, I don't know. That's not something that you have to worry about because they don't travel in groups or whatever, herds.
Me personally, I'm a lone wolf, so I'm more dangerous. I don't have to worry about my left, right, or behind me.
Freedom.
I just have to face what's in front.
If you think so and that's what you believe, then go ahead and believe it.
I had to go to Japan and get my arms and legs broken to get my 10th degree black belt.
What's that for?
So that your bones heal back stronger.
Well, yeah, what's
So like
sports
say you're
for?
for karate. Say you were shooting at me, right? And it hit my right femur bone. It's not even gonna puncture because the bone's been broken. Healed back with calcium deposit. It's twice as strong as a normal bone.
Well, yeah, you could.
So your bullet,
if you drink milk, yeah.
your bullet wouldn't even go through my bone. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that very is possible.
10th degree black
You know,
belt.
that's the power of the human body. That's the power of the human body. If you take care of it well, it's a real machine.
What if you came across a flock of black widows?
Whatever. That's something you stay away from. That's why you gotta keep your eyes open out here. If you keep your eyes open, you really don't have much to worry about.
If you were a 10th degree black belt, you'd be able to sense it.
I don't think you're telling the truth, to be honest. I think you're bullshitting is what. I know people
why would I do
I know
that?
people who've done jujitsu and
Yeah, but
whatever other
jujitsu's just
martial art.
wrestling.
Well, yeah, what you're saying is made up. Jiu-jitsu is the realest martial art there is.
No, have you ever watched UFC?
What is your
I try not to. I got
Karate
better
beats
things to do than watch
jiu-jitsu
kids
100%
shows.
of the time. What about
In what world?
what about a murder of black widows? If you came across a murder of black widows, then what?
What do you mean, you're gonna murder me?
What if the black widows brought their boyfriends or husbands? The regular widows.
They fly solo.
Then what?
They don't travel in groups. Simple
What
as.
what if you were walking with your rifle and you tripped over a banana, landed into a tree, and it knocked all the black widow nest out of the tree? Then what?
They don't live in trees, pal. They live in wood piles. And any other little nooks and crannies they can get into, they live in.
But they have a nest though. So where all their
They
little
may.
buddies are hanging out, ready to pounce.
They might, but they got bigger things to worry about.
What if
This shit is getting so fucking ridiculous.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Head, shoulders, gloves, legs.
My directive has been fulfilled.
Keep your weapons sharp. Goodbye.
Hmm.